On today's podcast, we have with us a very special guest. She is the first Indian female boxer who won a gold medal at the Asian Games in 2014 and at the Commonwealth Games in 2018. She is also the only boxer who holds the record of becoming the amateur boxing champion 6 times and has also been ranked as the world's #1 boxer in the female light flyweight category. A Padma Vibhushan awardee, a former Rajya Sabha member, an animal rights activist, and a mother of 4. She is living proof that a talented, hardworking, and focused woman can have it all. It gives GUVI immense pleasure and honor to welcome world champion Mary Kom.
Hi all, welcome to GUVI. All the GUVI users today have a very special day. So we have one of the Wonder Women of India, the Golden Girl, the Magnificent Mary, who doesn't need any introduction to Indian audience or even the world audience. We have Mary Kom with us. Welcome, Mary.
Thank you so much.
When I told my team that I'm going to interview you, so a lot of people came up with their own questions. I'm going to share the questions on behalf of them. For example, the first question is from Pawan sir. So he's asking like, so you started with the javelin, okay, and athletics, and you shifted to boxing. Okay, it's like a career switch from one level to another level. So a lot of our users, GUVI users, start that. For example, they'll be in non-IT or they may be in different sectors. They want to switch to IT. So your struggles or your inputs, how you switched or how you made the switch smoothly would help our learners to imitate you in a better way.
Okay. Well, the journey of mine, which I have started, of course, as a athlete, like I started athlete first javelin throw, and not only javelin throw as well, pole vault and pole vault and even running 400 meter, 100 meter, 800 meter, some kind of the coach, he was testing me in different event, different that even in athletic actually. So it was very good. I really enjoy. And I really want something to learn something in my life. Actually, he was like sweeting. He was sweets me even like different tasting me like different sweets like but I was so happy. At least I got to know that how tough is that in athletic. Well, it was so hard. At the same time, it's not easy at all to be a champion in every field. Of course, it was difficult for me also, hard for me also. But I'm enjoying actually the main part is whatever I did, sweets. It's a different relation also, but even I'm very good in every the coach. He was tasting me, so it's amazing. Well, I really do enjoy it. It's hard also, of course, different that technique, tactics and energy, and of course that much even initially though I don't know about much in athletic experience. I don't have much. Initially, I'm just practicing, and that was for me though very hard. Course.
This question is from Anita. So, as a woman, how do you balance between your personal life and your professional life? So, what is the trade-offs that you take care when you are doing these two jugglings?
Well, even sports, and of course balancing at home, it's very difficult task in a sense, when we are in sports, at least after the practice, after the training, again there is a recovery, we need lot of recovery. We have to give time for the recovery as well. Even for me, initially was, of course, before marriage I'm talking about, it's very tough, very hard, but I do enjoy at home also, in my workplace, like in a sporting also. The balancing, I don't know how I took up, it's difficult to explain actually. That much I have the energy, in a young age, at the age of, when I was so young, and so much energy. And I'm so glad God is so kind, of course, that balance, how I did, oh, it's crazy, it's amazing. And I'm so glad, God has given me that energy, and I able to manage somehow, and so happy that yeah, I manage somehow. That much energy I have, that's why I said, God is so kind. I don't know everybody have or not, every people have or not. The way when I am balancing, in my sporting, in the family also, that much I have the energy. Where it's come from. Even I also thinking about on that. But even what I mean to say is, until unless, we want to learn something in life, and I hope everybody will, have that much energy, that much they will have a capability to do in life. So I'm not sure, I'm not God as well. What I mean to say is, if you want to learn something in life, that energy, it will be easily come from where other side or another. Yeah. Mentally should be strong. Of course, willpower, obviously, willpower and mentally, this both together, and I think you can do whatever you want. You will easily manage somehow,
The next question is from Bala. So you grown up from a tier 2 or like a rural background where you didn't have the facilities. You might have faced a lot of hardships in your early days. So how did you overcome that? What are the challenges, or what is the key motivation factors that helps you to overcome those challenges?
Earlier age must be, this actually, we don't have, in Manipur, that much facility. We don't have infrastructure. Whatever we have the facility, infrastructure, we are able to utilize. And of course, from if we compare now and for the last 15-20 years, now is a lot of change, of course. So after 10 years, if we talk about the facility wise, is of course very lacking, and we don't have such facility, equipment, very less infrastructure, but very that hunger, I have to learn something in life, especially in boxing. So I do whatever I have to learn, in life.
Mary, this question is from Muruga. So how was your first experience with boxing? Tell me those days, how you started and how you flourished into a international professional boxing player.
Actually, the first my competition tournament is in 2000 in the state championship, of course. Local is actually I am like a street fighter, like street fighter. I mean, it's not in a bad, not in a bad sense actually. Yeah, street fighter, whoever chasing me like in very bad. I don't want to. I don't want that. People like chasing me in a bad way. Of course. So I used to fight whether boys. Uh, Especially there in not only in Manipur, I think wherever they too much look down girl child, like girl child, like they look down us. You are a girl, you can't able to do anything, whether in sports, whether in education. Actually, I'm becoming from very very humble background. We can't afford anything, even the school fees also. Time to time my parents can't able to afford also, and sometimes final exam we can't able to give, because of that they can't afford the tuition fees, school fees. So this is very what we say, very hard for me those days to, if I remembering for the past many years. Even I feel a little bit sometimes uncomfort also. Now though everybody love the support, the way people, how much they love me, how much they support me. Now it's a lot of changes. That hard time, my childhood and initially when I start my career, that was so difficult. I'm telling you, we can't able to afford even the diet also. Many years, means almost 5, 6, 7 years was I without diet, without any nutrition. I'm fighting actually. Whatever we have, 2 meal, morning food, evening food, like lunch, dinner. That's all. That's it. We able to can eat. But other like the diet, breakfast, no breakfast at all in my entire that childhood life is. And of course pocket money, about pocket money, to forget it. Even we can't able to have 2 pair of dress, like my life was so difficult, so tough, so hard. But slowly, when I started my career in boxing, and of course I'm very passionate in my my career. Yes, I want to do something in my life. I want to fight. I will keep on fighting, and I will achieve something. That is always a dream. And I want to be a champion one day. That is always, I think, that pushed me to be a champion. Always I will think positive. I never think negative at all. Yeah, people talk about on me negative, and I just listen here, I remove from other ear, That is the part, from the young age I used to do, how to handle, how to control, how to deal to people. So this is life. Only we are living in this world actually. Some are good, some are bad, and some are talking about good, some are talking about bad also, negativities also. We have to deal how that experience we should have. If we cannot able to deal, very difficult.
Mary, this question is from the women duo in GUVI, Sudha and Shalini. So their question is like, boxing is a male sport or male dominated sports. Okay, how do you thrive and excel in that? And the follow-up question, the same thing, did you face any discrimination in that part, like while growing yourself professionally?
Yes, discrimination. If we are talking about discrimination, life, I don't know, it's, if we can say discrimination, or we cannot say, we should not say discrimination, I mean. If we talk about life is, there is a lot of challenges, that will come. Challenges, how we handle, how we accept challenges is in a different way. Yes, as a boxer and other employees, there are so many young employees are also facing in a different way. It's not easy at all. If we want to achieve something in life, we have to face even there is so many situation will come, to distract you, to disturb you, and to spoil you as well. That situation, even in my society, in my relative, in my state, because as a boxer, it's a boxing. We don't heard about female boxing, male-dominated games. Actually, we all know that. So slowly, women also, it's introducing in 2000 for the first state, and even in this national and in the international level. Slowly, it's introducing in national level and international level. Even though we are waiting so many years, boxing was not including in the games. It was including in the year of 2010 Asian Games, and the second games including 2012 London Olympic. So slowly, even all the games, women's already, we took part in so many international competition and all, and only then the pressure it's coming from, that is, women boxing is not including the games. That pressure also. Why should you spoil your career in boxing? If boxing is not in the games, then what is the point? Isn't it that the pressure, people talk, or the pressure what we heard and what we hear, that so many distract. Whether I will follow, I will continue, I will not continue. That is something, disturb, or we can't able to decide whether I do or not, I will continue or not. So men dominated game, okay, no problem. If men can do what I'm doing, the challenge, what I accept the challenge is, if men can do, why women can't? That's why even all the women saying this, listen, and you do your own. Nobody can stop you. If you are good enough. Who will stop you? Even I'm also boxer. I don't know. I will become this level. I will achieve everything. I do not know. But what I believe myself, if I'm doing very good training, focus, whatever the challenges coming through to me, I will accept, I will fight, I will keep on doing, and one day I will definitely achieve. That is a belief on myself. You believe on your own, I believe on my own. So no one, I'm telling you, no one will beat you, no one defeat you. So that is the challenge. If men can do, why women can't?